and public management and public accountability for the fossil fuel industry. For the banking industry, we need public banks. We need public management and ownership, likewise, of transportation. There's no way that we will have a national rail system unless we are actually coordinating that on a public basis. We also need public housing with public ownership of this critical resource. Back in the Clinton administration, they passed the so-called Fair Cloth Amendment. There was nothing fair about it. It basically prohibited any further expenditures on public housing, which is absolutely critical if we are truly going to meet the urgent and dire needs of housing in this country. Some 50% of Americans now who rent their housing are severely economically stressed, paying 30 to 50% and more of their income just to keep a roof over their heads, which doesn't leave much to pay your student loans or your car insurance or your healthcare costs and so on. We have a housing emergency in this country right now, and we can solve that right now, by the way. We can solve that by creating rent control at the federal level across the whole country. To stop the gentrification, to stop the continuing displacement. We need a tenant bill of rights so that renters are not arbitrarily evicted so that their landlords can just raise the rent and gentrify the communities. In Europe, many countries are building what's now called social housing, which is mixed income, it's permanent, it's housing that's in the public domain. We need a counterweight to the private housing industry, which is driven by luxury housing and big profits for big developers. We need public housing that will meet our needs. And that housing also needs to be environmentally sound and based on renewable energy. This is why, as part of our Green New Deal, we also call for environmentally sound housing and the building of 15 million new units of affordable housing through